Hey everybody, I'm Carrie, your empowerment astrologer, here to give you a couple of tips and tricks to help you survive and thrive through these ever changing times. I hope you are well. I am well, my family is well, and we are all keeping it together as everyone is trying to right now. I wanted to bring you this video. This is called Mars and Saturn in Aquarius. Rebel yell, because I think that's what we're all experiencing right now. And I did a couple of videos, one called Mars in Aquarius, one called Saturn in Aquarius, that go into further details about what these two energies are about. I mean, you can find that on my YouTube channel, and just look in my bio, the link in my bio, or look onto my YouTube channel, and that information is in the space below. But this video is more about giving you some understanding of why this energy is here, what it feels like, and also what we're meant to do with it, how we're meant to get through it right now. So that's what this one video is going to be about, and it's something I really wanted to be able to create for you guys. Now, before I get into that, I am doing another offering tomorrow, Tuesday, April 28th. It's called, it's an Instagram Live, and it's also a Facebook Live, and it's called Planting Prosperity using the new moon in Taurus, okay? And it's going to be at 11 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow on Instagram Live as well as Facebook Live, all right? And what I'm doing with that free offering is I want people to understand this new moon in Taurus that just came in on April 22nd is here to give us information about how to use prosperity, where you can find prosperity in your chart, how you're meant to plant seeds of prosperity that you will reap the rewards of in the future. We each have individual indications on our chart, and so I'm going to point you towards where that would be on your chart so you can get that information. So I hope you will join me tomorrow, Tuesday, April 28th, at 11 a.m. Pacific time for Planting Prosperity with the new moon in Taurus on Instagram Live and also on Facebook Live. Now, before I get into that, before I get into this new Mars and Saturn and Aquarius video, I want to talk to you about my new online program, Thrive with Astrology. Yes, I said thrive because that's what we're meant to do right now, actually. The next 3 months of 2020 are very crucial. That's May, June, July. You know, 2020 is a crucial year period, but May, June, July is this period that we have of activation, of opportunity. It's a time when we can use, it's a time of learning and unlearning, okay? And we're meant to use this information to do something that will help benefit us for the rest of this year and also for years to come. It's an activation period. And so when I thought of doing this program, what starts this Sunday, May 3rd, and the early bird rate ends on April 30th. So I announced this last week, and I've already got people signing up, and so I wanted to just put out another thing about it. The early bird rate ends on April 30th. The rate will go up on May 1st, and we only have a couple of spots left, which is crazy because I just announced this last week. So please do get this discount rate. Go to the link in my bio, and if you're watching this on Instagram, go to the link in my bio, and if you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, just look in the information in the space below, or go to my website, km-taylor.com, and you'll find the full information about the program there. But I really do want people to take advantage of this because it's kind of unprecedented for me. It's an amazing group program, and it's going to change your life. Yep, I said it. All right, now, so what is Thrive with Astrology? You know, a year ago when I saw that 2020 was going to be a year of such upheaval, definitely financial devastation, the upheaval of all of our systems, our banks, our medical care system, our schools, oh my gosh, all of it, even some of our social systems. I prepared myself, and I prepared my students. I prepared the people, my clients, for this. But when I saw the pandemic come, and the quarantine and all of the things that came along with that, you know, resulting in financial upheaval, but all the things that came along with it, the heartbreak, you know, I thought, how much of this could have been even slightly lessened right? If people had known about astrology, had taken it as something into their life as a birthright, which is what I believe it is, used astrology to say, next year we need to prepare for this. We need to prepare our medical system. We need to prepare our financial system. We need to prepare ourselves emotionally. What if that had been the case? And we'll never know. But in my heart, I said, I want to do something about this. And knowing that the next 3 months is such a major activation period for 2020, I knew that that's when Thrive with Astrology had to happen. So I want people to thrive with what's ahead, because 2020 is a reset year. Meaning, what happens after this? Yes, there's some major deconstruction that's coming, but there's also reconstruction that's coming. And it's going to be amazing. And I want people to thrive with this, to reserve their energy, to create new things from it, because that's what it's here for. So I created this 12-week course to teach you the shortcuts of astrology. Now, I have studied astrology for years. I am a full-time professional astrologer, but I don't think people need to go through all of that to be able to get access to their chart and to be able to understand what's happening on the planet around them. I want people to be able to know that at a kind of a moment's notice. And obviously, if you want to go deeper into your chart, go see an astrologer. I learned all of this. I spent the years learning this so that I could create the shortcuts for you. That's the way that I look at it. So you'll know what's going on with the planet when you hear certain aspects. You hear Mars in Aquarius, you hear Saturn in Aquarius. You'll be like, oh, that's what that means. That's the energy. That's what I'm going to be seeing on my TV screens. That's why my neighbor's acting that way. That's, that's why my relationship is going this way, and you'll be able to have an understanding of it and not just react to it. And so you'll know what's going on with the planet, but you'll also be able to take that information and then translate into what's going on in your own personal chart. This is because the planet is doing its thing to evolve the planet, but your own chart is helping you evolve yourself. We all have to stay on our soul paths here, regardless of what's going on with the planet. And so this course is to help you be able to do that, to empower you to understand what's going on here, where we're going, and then also what are the next steps for you. So this is for people who don't necessarily want to become astrologers. They just want to know the basics. And actually, as I was saying to someone over the weekend who signed up for my program, I believe astrology can help us in all aspects of life. Astrology helped me with my businesses before I became an astrologer, as a video producer, as a holistic health coach. I have many clients that are medical professionals, executives, people who do all different types of things, and they don't need to know astrology to be able to use that information to help their clients, to make decisions for their business, all that stuff. So what are we going to be talking about in Thrive with Astrology? Here's just a couple of things. We're going to talk about love and money, the love and money connection with Venus, because there is absolutely a connection between love and money. Do not get it twisted. Fated meetings and moments with the vertex. This is kind of this is something that's not talked a lot about in astrology, and I wanted people to have an understanding of it. The vertex and fated meetings and moments. Foreseeing challenging moments with Saturn. We all know about the Saturn return, okay? So being able to foresee some of those challenging moments is so helpful in terms of keeping your hopes high, but also your nervous system in a balanced way. And then Mars, we're going to talk about how Mars indicates which directions you should take for certain things. Now, this is a 12-week course. We're going to go through a lot more than that, but these are just some of the pertinent ones. Now, these are going to be short weekly calls, weekly group calls, live on Zoom with me. There's quick and easy homework that follows. It's not more than even 15 minutes that you'll spend doing homework. And then you'll be able to have a chance to connect with others in a Facebook group. So with the other participants, you'll be able to check in with them. If you miss a week, you'll get a replay, so don't worry. In fact, as I've been telling everybody, the only person I expect to show up for 12 weeks is me, okay? And then there are also these amazing guided meditations that I have been studying and working with for a while now and using with my clients. They just activate things in your neuroplasticity, and they help people to embody the information of what they're learning. And that will also be presented every week, 12 individual guided meditations that help you embody what we're learning each week. And then there is an early bird rate, and there is also payment plans. So You're going to want to get on this. Again, the early bird rate is right now until April 30th. It goes up. The rate goes up on on May 1st. And then there's also payment plans. So please do reach out to me and let's talk. I don't want anybody to feel like they can't get in on this because it's important. It's important information, and I don't think anyone else is offering shortcuts like this. And I just want people to have that information. Now let's talk about Mars and Saturn in Aquarius, okay? So you may have noticed some tension out there in the world, just a little bit, all right? I'm going to explain what's going on. Mars energy is aggression, anger, assertion, right? And Aquarius energy means the collective. It means liberation, freedom of the collective, all right? So when Mars energy, which is anger, aggression, is paired with Aquarius, well, a collective, which is you and I, by the way, and all people want to be liberated. We're rebelling, okay? And what's happening right now is that Saturn, which means restrictions, is also paired with Aquarius, which means the people, the collective. So Saturn is basically saying, I know you want out, but I ain't letting you out until you learn the lesson, okay? What this creates is tension, but do know that everything changes. This energy will be easing up on May 13th, by the way. So how can you use this energy? I always start with immunity. You know, we're going to need to be immune right now, but we're also going to need to keep up our health and immunity once we gradually leave quarantine, just being out in the world. So make sure that you're keeping up your health and immunity right now. And I also have a video on YouTube about that, so go check that out. Stay away from inciting social media. We're all riled up right now. We all feel like we're angry and we're confused, all right? But you don't got to add to the situation. So help yourself out, help your mental health out by not adding to some of these conversations that are happening online. Get into the sun. Get out in the sun. The sun counteracts being pent up. Being outside counteracts being pent up, okay? Channel this rebel nature into humanitarianism. This is a time, there's definitely a time coming for rebellion. Do not worry, okay? And then think of innovative ways to make this system work for everyone. The reason we're experiencing this right now is because our system, especially here in the US, doesn't work for everybody. So we're experiencing the deconstruction of it. So we're going to have a reconstruction period. What are some of the innovative thinking out of the box ways that you can make the system work for everybody in the future? That's what we need right now. So I want you to think about what I've just talked about and then choose one action that you're going to take from that list and put it in the comments below. Because I actually really want to hear your ideas about this. I love innovation. I have Uranus in the first house, for the people who know what that is. Now, just so you know, again, astrology is your birthright. I hope people understand that. Astrology is a birthright. Knowing about it is a birthright. So make sure if you're interested in learning with other people about astrology, you take advantage of this new program. You take advantage of all of the videos that I'm putting out here. You're starting to incorporate astrology into your life because it really can help. It has helped me so immensely. And I hope that you're using it right now to stay healthy, to stay safe, and to take care, and to stay calm, please. Because we have a long road to go here, and there's a lot to learn and unlearn. And I want you to be here for all of it with me. All right, so remember to put in the comments below, what is the one action that you're going to take this week after hearing this video to help you calm that Mars and Saturn and Aquarius rebel yell energy? Again, I'm excited to see what you put down. And in the meantime, please take care.